something about the precision of an 85mm lens that just makes it, I think, my favorite lens. I think it's because you have to be so much more intentional how you compose your shots. There's like a peacefulness to it. I want to try something different for this week's work video. Want to be around 12 when we're talking, and an ad is served to a person online. The ad has, Jesus. An ad is served to, an ad is, one of the reasons why I'm trying this one out as voiceover is I just need to keep things fresh and try out different things with each video so that I can get better. And I don't do voiceover very often for these videos, so this is new. One more. An ad is served to a person online. Finally, I get my office back. For the past 3 weeks, my office has looked like this. And it's not a big office, so getting around has been challenging. But today, I finished the 16th and final interview in this video series that I'm working on, which is what all this was for. Which means I can finally have my office back. It's not just my office that I'm excited to have back, but a lot of the equipment I've been using for the series. Because even though I put down tape on the floor so that I could still use things like the tripods and put them back in place, it still got annoying to have to set them back up when I needed them. Of course, now this means I have to get working on the next phase of the series. Today, I gotta start working on the scripts for this video series, and how I like to start that is going through the transcripts from all the interviews that I did, pulling the quotes that I think I would like to use. That's kind of it. It's just rinse and repeat. As I'm going through the interviews, I'm trying to think through, okay, what's the narrative here? What is it that I'm trying to say with this? This is all basically just a filtering process. Like, the interviews themselves are me throwing a bunch of questions at the executives to see what they have to say. Now this is going through what they had to say. Okay, what's most interesting? Let me put that in a document. And then the next stage will be going through all that and what's necessary. And that'll go into the script. I pulled a lot of quotes, which is good because it means I have a lot of material to work with. Today's a lot like yesterday. Going through the interview transcripts, pulling the quote selects, putting them in the document. Rinse and repeat. Time for a break. I think I'm weirdly drawn to repetitive, mundane tasks. I cook good chicken. I mean, I'm gonna spend the rest of the afternoon pulling quotes from transcripts. Might as well make it enjoyable. Challenge is starting with a blank page. So, I'm not gonna start with a blank page. I'm gonna start by just taking quotes, laying them out into a script to get the structure. The craft of writing is messy. I've reached the stage in the process where I like all my scripts are just total garbage. So what I'm trying to tell myself is, it's not about the scripts being good right now. These are rough drafts. It's just about building momentum. Oh my god, am I still recording? No. So, I've got to confess, I filmed this after filming everything else in this video. And that's because I didn't know what I wanted to film today, so I just shot until I figured something out. And it was when I was listening to this Team Deacon podcast with Wim Wenders when I thought, oh, this could be an interesting framing device for this whole video. Which makes it a little meta, especially with this part. But I think it's kind of fun. That's all I got.
How do you work? I mean, I've read you say that you like to improvise a lot, that you start with a fairly spare script, and that's why you like shooting road movies, because it allows you to improvise and see things for real and use them.
Well, the whole trick about shooting road movies is that basically the itinerary, if you're on a road, becomes a story. So almost automatically you have to shoot in chronological order, and that is what I love so much, to shoot a fictional story in the order of the story, so that any given moment you can steer left or right or change your script. And most movies, you write them before, and then your production manager tells you you have to shoot all these scenes on this week and then all these scenes on that week. And more than often you shoot the end in the beginning and the beginning in the end. So, but if you have a road movie, you start with the beginning and you end with the end.